Journey to the West begins with the miraculous birth of Sun Wukong, the Monkey King, who springs from a stone egg on the mountain of flowers and fruit. Blessed with unmatched cunning and strength, he soon grows arrogant, boldly defying the celestial bureaucracy. After causing chaos in heaven, Sun Wukong is ultimately imprisoned beneath a mountain by the Buddha himself, setting the stage for his eventual redemption in the story. Tang Sanzang, a devout Buddhist monk, is entrusted with a sacred quest to retrieve the holy scriptures from the West, modern-day India. His mentor, the Bodhisattva Guanyin, sees in Tang Sanzang the purity and compassion needed to bring these sacred texts to the East, ensuring a spiritual renaissance that will purify the hearts of all who encounter them. Guanyin rescues Sun Wukong from his mountain prison, appointing him as Tang Sanzang's bodyguard. Though Wukong possesses extraordinary powers, including the ability to transform and replicate himself, he remains mischievous. With a magical band placed on his head, controlled by Tang Sanzang's chanting, Wukong's wild impulses are held in check, a symbol of how discipline tames the untamed mind. As the monk and the Monkey King begin their long trek, they recruit 2 more companions, each with their own baggage of misdeeds and personal failings. Zhu Bajie, once Marshal Tianping in heaven, was cast to earth for lusting after a goddess. Sha Wujing, the former curtain-lifting general, was exiled for smashing a crystal dish. Lastly, a dragon prince, punished for burning a pearl, transforms into Tang Sanzang's loyal white horse. Together, these disparate figures unite under one cause. Each companion personifies human weaknesses: Monkey's fiery temper, Pigsy's gluttony and lust, Sandy's melancholy resignation, and the horse's silent servitude. Tang Sanzang's compassion anchors them all, illustrating that spiritual progress requires acknowledging and conquering personal faults. In so doing, Journey to the West emphasizes the struggle for enlightenment within every individual. As they travel, demons of every stripe lurk around each corner, hungry for the immortal Tang Sanzang whose flesh promises eternal life. Countless ordeals, from shape-shifting monsters to treacherous illusions, test the traveler's virtue, unity, and faith. The repeated battles highlight the tension between base desires and higher spiritual aspirations, urging the companions to persevere. In their trials, the pilgrims journey through realms both mystical and mundane, encountering deities in the heavens, spirits in the underworld, and political rulers in the mortal plane. These interconnected spheres reveal the Confucian, Taoist, and Buddhist cosmology that underpins Chinese culture, weaving a tapestry of moral and philosophical lessons at every turn. Despite the looming dangers, humor flows throughout the adventure. Sun Wukong's wily trickery, Zhu Bajie's comic gluttony, and Sha Wujing's resigned grumbling lend levity to even the darkest predicaments. This deft balance of comedy and wisdom accentuates the novel's message that enlightenment is a journey enriched by kindness and laughter, rather than a dry march of asceticism. Many adversaries and obstacles personify ignorance and greed, with illusions designed to exploit the pilgrim's weaknesses. Each conundrum poses an ethical riddle, reflecting broader social and spiritual truths. Through cunning, teamwork, and divine assistance, the travelers dispel these illusions, demonstrating that clear vision and righteous conduct will ultimately prevail. Tang Sanzang's role as a gentle teacher forms the spiritual heart of their expedition. Though physically fragile, he conquers foes by summoning understanding and empathy. Repeatedly, he pleads for the souls of demons that threaten him, emphasizing that compassion can transcend fear, bridging the distance between the earthly and the divine. Entangling with ogres, animal spirits, and shape-shifting creatures, the pilgrims confront distorted reflections of their own primal urges. Sun Wukong's brash rage is his own worst demon, just as Zhu Bajie's indolence often sabotages him. By overcoming these external beasts, they come to terms with the beasts within, capturing the novel's allegory of self-conquest. Underneath the fantastical surface lies a layered allegory on the Buddhist path to enlightenment. Sun Wukong's golden headband, which tightens in response to prayer, symbolizes restraint of the reckless mind. The constant threat of Tang Sanzang being devoured represents humanity's vulnerability to temptation and moral decay if left unprotected by virtuous companions and insight. Amid the countless perils, the travelers persist in their sacred mission, guarded by heavenly forces who intervene when desperation mounts. Their unwavering dedication to retrieving the scriptures reflects a universal yearning for spiritual guidance. It also underscores how both divine grace and personal resolve are necessary to achieve true enlightenment. After enduring myriad tribulations, the band finally reaches the Western heaven. They receive the scriptures from the Buddha, who acknowledges their hardships and spiritual growth. This triumph is no mere acquisition of sacred texts but a profound testament to the transformative journey they have undertaken, emerging wiser, humbler, and purged of many of their faults. In the end, each character attains a form of salvation or elevated status, symbolizing the completion of their inner pilgrimage. Journey to the West leaves a resonant message. Enlightenment is not simply a destination but a continuous path shaped by courage, fellowship, and moral fortitude. Amid comedic mishaps and dangerous trials, the novel's enduring power lies in its assurance that anyone, through perseverance and humility, can journey toward transcendence. Let us know in the comments what books you'd like to see us summarize next. Happy learning, we will catch you in the next story.